desert, and he found some dead bones, and he got scared. And since he never had any water, I mean, because he only brought like 5 jugs of water with him, but he drank all of them.
So what are you trying to say?
Like, he was trying to get to the queen to, tell the queen or ask the queen if he can be nice, if she can be nice and change the way that the moves that she's doing to us and controlling, and get into the game with us. But
you want the queen to get into the game with us?
Like, I want her to get out of her throne and start walking, because all she's doing is just sitting and controlling our minds.
Wow. Where do you get this from?
Well, I learned most of it from you, because you have taught me a lot.
Well, thank you. It's so nice of you.
And then on the news, they told me, and usually I watch the news, but I don't know if it's real, but it sounds real, because hundreds of people tried to get to the queen, trying to reasoning with her.
Wow.
But they never made it.
So what are your thoughts on the queen? What are your thoughts on the kings and queens of the world?
I want them to, get up out of their throne and, help the world and stop and telling people to stop littering. But I guess she just won't.
Well, what would you do if you were the queen and you had all the money in the world? What would you do?
I would give everyone some gold, like I said. I would build them a castle. And when people need water, when people are trying to get to me, I would get out of because I would have a camera, and I would get out of my throne and run to them and help them get to me. And I would answer all their questions they have for me.
Really?
And I would be nice to the people. And instead, the real queen has to, sit around doing nothing, just controlling her mind, which I think is pretty stupid.
Why do you think it's dumb? Why do you think it's dumb?
Well, I mean, it's very stupid because our mind is already controlling what it needs. Someone else does not have to be controlling it.
Wow, that's smart of you. I never told you anything like that.
Well, I do learn from you a little bit.
So you're saying that you've learned from me to the point where you can think for yourself now?
Yes.
Do you like that?
Well, I like that, the thoughts I have in the brain. And, well, Mama told me I'm the academic, which I thought was pretty cool. So I thought maybe now, since I know now that I'm the academic, I thought now maybe I can share my thoughts with people.
That's very cool of you. How old are you again?
I'm 6.
Aw.
About to turn 7 in September 5th.
No. So if you're the queen, you would, what do you say again? What would you do? You would give everyone water, you would
give everyone some gold. I would help people build their houses. I wouldn't give them houses. I would give them a castle, and then I would take some of my riches and gold and give them to them. And because my mom, she's running out of money.
Yeah, I know, but hey, listen. But that wouldn't make you the queen anymore if you did that. You wouldn't.
I don't care, because I can just go home and, so what if I'm not the queen? I'm not going to control people's mind, even though I'm still not the queen, but even if I'm not the queen, I don't care.
Really?
Because I'll just go back to my throne, and then people will know.
So you want to be a nice queen, is what you're saying?
Yeah, I'll be half queen, half person.
Half queen, half person, and everybody's a queen and king. Is that what you're saying? Because in your world, I mean, everyone would have a crown, is what you're saying, right?
Yes.
So everyone would be kings and queens.
Yes.
Well, that's kind of cool. I think I would rather live in a world like that. Right?
Yeah.
That would be the nicest thing to do. That would be the nicest thing to do for people, I think.
Yes, but apparently we can't reason with the queen because we'll never make it. We'll either die in the ocean by a shark or anything, or not suffer from the desert.
Well, I guess that's very sound reasoning. But what about other people, around what about not just the queen? Because there's more people than just her. What about everyone else? What about everybody else? I mean, not everybody thinks like you. Not everybody wants what you want. What would you say to those people?
When I'm a grown-up, I'm going to try to just go around the country and talk to people and share my thoughts and do videos so people can watch them and know what I'm going to do to save the planet.
Wow.
And make sure the queen and king can, that I can reason with them to convince them to be nicer and stop controlling our minds. If I can make it to the queen. I'm sure I will.
Well, what about other people? I mean, it doesn't have to be the queen.
Well, I would, since like when I start getting, like 36, I'm going to, start threading queens and queens, like, their little
eyebrows
cape they have?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to thread those and then sell them.
Oh, well, that's cool.
And I'm going to make it for free, even though for free means no money.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get any money for that.
I know, but it's just...
Do you think we need money in the world? Do you think we need it?
Well, a little. I mean, we need it to pay our checks, bills, and we need to have a house to live in. But if we all had a throne that has already been paid, then no, we don't need money. But if we didn't, we would need money. So there's a part where we don't need money, and there's a part where we do need money.
Which one would you rather have? The part where we need money or the part where we don't and everyone has a castle and a throne, or a part where...
Well, my only wish is that everyone had $200 million, and everyone can just have a castle and a throne and a queen, and they can all be a queen and king and all that stuff. I don't wish that this world was a garbage dump place. I wish that this world was a happy place.
And you're going to help create that, huh?
Yes.
How come... Well, I'm an adult, and I guess I'm sorry I let you down because we should have took care of it for you, huh? But how come the adults haven't? How come we haven't...